Wilson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go play fake with Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Lamar off the play fake. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Ouais.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Trying an option here, play to the left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he gets this forward to the 19. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Play action now with Jackson. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Williams does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Quoi? Bon, ça y est, je suis rentré,
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Jackson. Throw complete to Williams. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Play action. Here's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Je vais prendre celui-là.
The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Right to the air, Burrow. His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Je sais pas si je peux passer sur le côté. Putain.
Play fake, Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
Putain,
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his man Chase. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
At the 31-yard line.
11 MT.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. 2nd and 3 now. Burrow from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped there by Cedric Johnson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the... That's complete inside the 35. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Lamar out of the pistol. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down.
C'est bien la MG36.
Completed over the middle. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one taken in by Chase. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Fourth down, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, ball at the 36. Burrow to the air now. Gets it to the 15. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
What?
Moi j'ai rien à faire.
So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And that is what we call a stat stuffer. First, Kate, he picks it off, and then he gets into the backfield and gets home for the sack, and now he is just feeling it. He's thinking to himself, today is my day, and let me tell you, as a former quarterback, you don't want any defender ever thinking and playing with that confidence.
Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Now Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 42 yards on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
On second down, a run with Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, here's Lamar. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Lamar throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Bengals football. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Swift to start the drive. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, here's Swift. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He connects downfield on 4th. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying for it with Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Gets this to Bateman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First and 10. Here's Jackson. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. It looked to me like that was actually his primary read on the play partner, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Yeah, definitely some advanced scouting by this defense. They know that that running back can be dangerous as a pass receiver as well, like so many in the league today. This defense was ready. Offense wanted to create that matchup, but the defense, they were prepared, and they took it away.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this.
My God, I can't believe what I'm watching. Why you giving up? What are y'all doing?
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 12, 11.
Burrow setting up the play action. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. and it forces the throwaway.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Broke through the tackle. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Completed to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar now from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Bengals take possession off their second interception of the game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Mike Evans with the touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be...
Cimer pour les 634 bougies. Les 797 huiles moteur. 4 explosif, ça va.
Baltimore.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
Et nous, on peut shooter.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Je crois que tu peux.
Now here's Lamar. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
City.
From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
Non, on voit si on peut rentrer chez lui.
He fields this at the 18.
Ah, merde.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football.
Il avait plus rien.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Il avait rien dans son camion.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action now, Burrow. Dump off to his fullback. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. David Ojabo making that tackle.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Burrow from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Burrow to the air now. Swift hauls it in. Jukes the defender. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, Burrow to throw. That's complete to Ingram along the sideline. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hop, moi je vais l'enlever toute ma fenêtre.
Out of the shotgun again to Swift. He rotates a couple of yards through that chaos. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
We'll be in the game.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offense up to the line fast. He's on the move. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
3rd and long for him here.
Oh, no.
It's another interception. And the Ravens get the ball as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall,
des inters dos tourné, il regarde même pas la balle, wesh.
Defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw.
C'est bon.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 28. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one intended for the running back. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Blitz coming, Lamar. Look him out right to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Lamar throwing again. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Jackson's going to throw again.
Ah oui, c'est bon.
It's his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. And again, it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of